what a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome to University Stadium, home of the Lobos of the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another this week, the Mexico Lobos. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Lobos offense will go to work first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right. Those are the games that make college football special.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Lobos line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So New Mexico State's offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Finds the tight end. It'll be third and long. Scanning the field, it's Fike. Makes the catch, it's Owens. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Here's the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And the Lobos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to the ground. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Lobos will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking for a man. It's Fife. Gets it to him on the screen. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here's a heat. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays. And when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Lobos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Humphrey. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's 5. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught on the outside, it's McKinney. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Callaway. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Quickly to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. There he goes. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. And the Lobos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle, it's Buckley. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for a gap. It's Callaway. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. That's caught. It's Williams. And they swarm him under. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll sneak it. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed in the middle, it's McKinney. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Back to pass on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Makes his man miss. Open space at the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
It was is so important. This offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. He's got it on the move. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
New Mexico.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, New Mexico. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can hit. Turning it on! Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Snagged in the middle, it's Owens. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Grabbed over the middle, it's Owens. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Back to throw, it's 5. Here comes the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Looking for room, it's Humphrey. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. The Lobos will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Now they'll run it to the right here. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Going to the ground. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Looking to pass. It's Fife. Going to try to get it himself. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin them deep. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Blair. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Lobos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll try to do it himself. Those defenses were smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. Smart move. The Lobos will line up to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Fife. Finds his man, it's Stanley. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, New Mexico State.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Pulls it in. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
By the receiver.
Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team.
Timeout, New Mexico State.
What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. New Mexico State lines up quickly. Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Callaway. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Fife. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on third down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. The give from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks into the open. He'll work his way down to the 28.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Lobos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The receiver on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run it from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Gives it on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now this defense could really use a stop on third down as the offense has had its way. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17 is not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. But I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Here's the pressure. Caught in the backfield. It's Humphrey. Past the 30. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Lobos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the red zone, it's Humphrey. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Lobos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Touchdown, Lobos! And the route is on. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. And they're up by 7 over Jacksonville State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Running to Green. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Dropping back, it's 5. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
The Lobos can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Lobos will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Humphrey. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
What a real good job by the defense defending the RPO. I got to defend the run. I got to defend the pass, make the QB take off, and then get a stick on him, play physical, got him to cough up the football. Great job by the defense playing their responsibilities and forcing the turnover.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll try the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's 5. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
Pickup of 15. And that's good enough for first down.
Got it in the middle, it's Pride. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He breaks a tackle. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. He's going to run it. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're in the 4th quarter.
They'll line up to go for 2. Looking downfield, it's 5.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. He's open on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. It's a draw. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Lobos will punt it away on 4th down. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Pulls it in. It's Pride. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
At the 14-yard line. 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Pride. Lots of running room. The 20. He's at, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Aggies.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at the 20. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Dropping back, it's 5. Got a man, it's Pride. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Aggies are in the hurry-up.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Second down, he'll throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Great play by the defense, and they're expecting this, right? In a 2-minute situation, they've got a 2-possession lead. They got a lot of DBs out on the field, and everybody's eyes are just on the quarterback. They're all seeing it thrown, and they're breaking on the ball, and they come away with a nice interception.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row is not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positive, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, David. Listen, I don't think they can fix everything in 1 week. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on and get this thing done.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.